I witnessed kids my age being kidnapped in Nigeria. Men dressed in all whites, lugging bodies on their shoulders, arms waving uncontrollably, and still it made no sense. Now, anytime I hear fire alarms, it means more than one thing to me. Late bloomer. But I hated Marmite from quite early. And at that age, Frasier never caught me. You see, Sharon Stone was my fantasy and Pogs was a must-have for me. I purchased Tupac before Biggie, Oasis before Botham season. What I like the most about the live scene is seeing musicians do things that I wish I could do, right? Have you ever just sat and watched a drummer just go crazy on his kit or her kit? And them you know what it is? I look at them and I'm like, you're not human right now. Something is taking over your system and I want to be part of that. I can't do it. So all I can do is just watch it. All I can do is just watch these musicians just absolutely just, you know, I would actually see in an open mic a singer or a rapper go up to the keys player and hum the song. And then out of nowhere, you just see the band just go for it. Stuff like that, amazing. And I think just the feeling of just sitting through a live gig and just seeing how a band works, seeing how a different energy from the artist comes across within a live setting. You can't get that feeling of just listening to a studio recording as such. There's something in the live feel that to a certain degree kind of connects with you. You know, did you hear that musician? Yeah, I did. Dope. See you at the next gig. My worst experience at a gig, it was, okay, so I Love Live was the worst experience at a gig, right? I went there fresh, went there to do some poetry, and I was booed. I was booed so hard. I was on a date that evening, you know, watching me do my thing, and I'm getting booed. I walk off and she's like, it's all right, it's all right. The shame, the horror, right? And then 3 years later, again, invitation from I Love Live to perform, and I'm like, you know what? Not having it. I went on that stage with the guys, even customized the t-shirt. I said, tonight, we are kicking ass. I tell you that for free. We got on that stage, man, we rocked it. And I felt like, you know what, justice was done. Left that stage and I felt like that happened 3 years ago, that didn't happen. Yeah, it was amazing. So for me, that experience was the worst, but also a massive learning curve for me because it just had me a lot more prepared. So when I went back up on there on that stage, I was ready because at the time I just wasn't as focused as I should have been. So yes, huge learning curve for me, but for really good reasons. I do what I do to show that really there's no ceilings to what you might feel your art may be. You know, at one point people just thought that, or people assumed that poetry can just work as, you know, this piece of writing that you either kind of do a cappella, or if you was to kind of attach it to music, it can just be, you know, with a piano backing or something. When why not make it more than that? Who can tell you that you can't make it more than what you think it should be? I try to experiment as much as I can with my creativity, even if it sounds crazy. Let me give it a go and see how far it takes me, with the aim that others will do the same, you know, because it's work that I've seen folks do before me, and if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would be in this position I'm in now. So I feel like it's my responsibility to hone in my creativity as much as I can, to explore it as much as I can, and to bring the best out of it in order to open these gates of folks that might be thinking, you know, I can't do that, when really and truly you can. I do this to explore my work, to really tap into people that might not be engaging in the art form because of certain stereotypes and stigmas that they've put on it. It's important to me.